What is up, you guys? PT Carlo here, and today we're going to do a little bit different of a video. I've been trying to mess around with different types of videos and kind of changing what we normally do to see, number one, if you guys like it, number two, to just help you guys in different areas rather than just trading and investing, and number three, just to see what sticks and what works. So if you guys like these types of videos, cool, let me know in the comments. If you hate these videos, let me know in the comments in a respectful way so that we don't ever have to do them again. But I have been journaling a lot for the past couple of weeks, and it has changed my life tremendously. Like, it really has. I never thought it would. Sometimes I'll journal on how my day was. Maybe I'll ponder on a problem that I have. And recently I've just been answering questions. Like, I know it sounds weird, but asking myself and answering basic questions and really breaking down what that means to me. And today I answered the question within my journal of why am I investing? And it doesn't seem that hard, but once I actually started responding to myself through my journal, I was like, what the hell? Like, everything I'm doing is actually the exact opposite of what I should be doing and what I want to be doing. And so I figured I would share this with you guys. It's not too personal, but if you guys do want more videos on, different things I'm thinking about, different journal entries and stuff, and just overall help, comment down below and hit the like button. It really helps. But we're going to go over this. I emailed it to myself so you guys can be able to see exactly what I said, and I'm going to read it, and then we're going to elaborate upon it. So I said to myself, why am I investing? First of all, you guys should be asking yourself this too, and I give you guys a little exercise to do in the middle of this. So there's a great question to ask myself that I really have never put pen to paper on. For instance, I will quickly say that I'm investing for freedom. You guys all know freedom is a very vague word. However, what is a detail of freedom to me? I would say that I'm investing so that I can create systems within my life that help me age slower, stay healthy, live a happy life, and reduce stress. However, the funny thing is that the more and more I trade and focus on money, right in this instance, the further away I get from my goals and the reason that I started investing in the first place. Let's look at it this way. When I have a ton of options open, making 5 videos a day, spending 7 hours a day with my students, and doing my day-to-day business administration tasks is when I make the most amount of money. So for the past 2 or 3 months, guys, I don't know if you know, I've made about 15, 16 grand in trading alone in just about the past 2 months. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Well, this is great. Let's look at the reason I started this in the first place: to stay healthy, reduce stress, age slower. Working this much with this much money on the line in such a volatile manner is the exact opposite of why I invest, right? Literally the exact opposite of the reason I invest, which is what I just answered a couple of minutes ago. Trading this aggressively on top of building and running a business is the furthest thing from stress-free. I can tell you that in the past 2 months, I have barely walked 2,500 steps a day, which isn't even a mile. I spend 10 hours plus in my chair at my office. I ate terribly and I gained about 5 pounds. This is obviously will not get me to my goals. And it's true, guys. There's no such thing as balance in life. If you're focusing a lot on your business will do great, but your health and your relationships with your family and friends are going to suffer, and vice versa. So let's see. So while this is great, I went over that. The other reason I wanted to invest was for freedom to live a happy life. This is not going to get me there because if I have to work 12 hours a day, even if it's something I love, I will never be able to walk away. Even now, when I walk away, I feel that I'm not doing enough and that someone is going to steal food off of my plate or steal something from my business. And I really do feel that. What is worse is that growing up, I still felt that way with food. Even now, I eat in under 2 minutes because I act like somebody is going to come over and take everything away from me. And in my business, I do the same. I feel that if I'm not sitting in front of a computer for 10 hours a day, then I don't deserve to have what I have, and I'm not working hard enough, and I'll lose everything that I built. If you are reading this, I do ask to take a minute and ask yourself, why are you investing and why are you doing it? Now that I know personally what I'm doing, this will not get me the results that I want, so I'm going to formulate a plan to fix this. I didn't plan to make this video, but right now, hit the pause button, come back, but ask yourself, why are you investing, and why do you want money? Why do you want freedom? Answer that and then come back. Okay, so step 1, this is what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks, guys, and it has really, really changed my life and really helped me. Step 1, focus on quality versus just time working or time at your desk. Not all time is created equally, and many people spend their time not really being productive at their job. Tim Ferriss has a saying that you do not need to have 10 times the effort to make 10 times the results. Over the past 2 weeks, I've been allowing myself to only work 4 hours a day, and it's changed my life. I still feel that I am not doing enough, and that's something that I have to do and really work on as of right now. And I will tell you, it's hard. I have this thing where like I just don't feel like I deserve the money. Like, to be making the amount of money that I've been making from trading, the amount of money I've been making from this business, the amount of money that I've been making, it's not a lot, but about $1,000 a month on YouTube between both channels. Like, what if I'm not working 12 hours a day? I feel like I don't deserve it. It's really weird. When I sit down at my desk, I write down 1 or 2 things that I need to get done for that day and for my business to run smoothly. For me, it's usually streaming, finding plays, and putting out one video either on this channel or my second channel, no matter how good or how bad it is. I find that when I'm able to spend my mornings with my team, find plays that are making them and myself money, and connect with you guys as an audience, everything is perfect. The rest is just the icing on the top. That one thing has changed my life because not only am I working less, but the quality of what I'm working in a day has dramatically gone up, because if you're told that you can only get one thing done today or one thing done for the week, you're going to make sure it's something that's extremely important. You're going to put your heart into it. Step 2, create daily. This has been a game changer for me in recent weeks because as a content creator, you become burnt out. And guys, I get burnt out a lot. Every video I used to make was with a $5,000 Canon GH camera, spent 5 hours editing it, and it took a lot out of me. If you guys notice, like my videos are different now. I'm usually streaming or I'm sitting in front of a computer and I'm still put the same amount of work in, but not the same amount of work to post-production. One thing I've realized is I don't have to do all that to convey the same message with you guys. And I have not seen a drop off in my numbers. What's funny is usually the videos that take me 7-8 hours to make, I only get 20, 30, maybe 150 views. And then videos that take me 6 minutes, like on my second channel, Traders Helping Traders, I made a Neo video in 6 minutes and it's already has 6,000 views in 24 hours. And all it took was 6 minutes. So you don't have to get 10 times the effort to get 10 times the results. Let's see, instead of what I do now is just create daily. Sometimes I make content that blows my ideas of what I think that I could actually do, and other times I fall short. And the point is that if you create something small every day, it will change you and change the way that you create. Once you realize that everything comes from your hands, does not have to be a work of art, you will become much more productive. Like right now, I didn't plan on making a video, but I'm sitting down, I'm doing it, I'm sharing with you guys how I'm feeling, and I will probably change with this one of your guys' lives, I hope, or just even help you with your work. Doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a video that's going to win an Academy Award. And this can be with, if you're a writer, sit down and just write a page. If you're a musician, sit down and play guitar for 15 minutes. If you're a fitness instructor, spend 10 minutes figuring out like a new workout or a new type of workout that you're doing. It can go with whatever you do for a living. Step 3 is journaling and meditation. If we are going to go over this video in a blog post, then great. I never intended to do when I was writing this. This is my every morning time to reflect on certain questions that I ask myself and about my day. This is crazy, but 87% of top performers in the world journal and meditate in some fashion every single day. Not until I started doing this did I realize the insane benefits that it has. And now this may not meet with any of your goals, but for me, wanting to be stress-free, wanting to be healthy, this really, really helps. As well, it's a great way to problem solve. If you're an entrepreneur, then you're a professional problem solver. This helps. If I have a problem, I put the problem down. I schedule, 20 minutes even just for me to sit there without my phone, without my computer, and just kind of go over how I can solve this problem, different ways to go about it. And it really helps. Step 4, so one I'm having real problems with, but I think it has the most impactful thing in my life. Delegate and automate. This is something, and I'll do a whole video on this, but this is just a little section right here. This is something I have the most trouble with and is my goal for 2021. I am a perfectionist, and a lot of times it makes me unable to produce the way that I should. As well, I have trouble giving control to other people, for I know that if I do something myself, it will truly be done right. However, you cannot create and run a business that way. I'm telling you guys, it's hard for me to give control away because all of what I've built is like my baby, and it's like giving a toddler to some random nanny. It's really, really hard. I've never done it, but I assume it's hard. As a business owner, one thing that I've noticed that I need to focus on is the major things in my day. Like I said earlier, trading, streaming, and my content. I'm usually stressed out by simple admin tasks like email, social media, daily appointments, and my personal life, even eating. Even eating stresses me out, and I've been eating crappier because I just don't have time to cook my own food anymore. It makes more sense for me to hire a personal assistant, a chef, a social media manager, or even an intern to help me with small day-to-day operations so I can focus on what is most important. With food, even if you guys don't have a chef, you can go to Costco and you can spend a little bit of money to get some food that's healthy, that is pre-cooked and already made. You can also do this in your personal life with other things. One thing I hated to do, and I still hate doing, is wash at a laundromat. You have to go all the way to get your laundry done at the laundromat, sit there for almost an hour until your wash is done, spend 30 minutes folding it. Instead, I would rather pay someone $15 to do it for me. Even when I was dirt poor, I would pay them because I could go outside and make more money than that, or just spend 2 hours at a coffee shop reading books, journaling, and learning, which would make me thousands of dollars later down the road. I still do this with landscaping and mowing the lawn. If you hate to mow the lawn, pay somebody to do it. Like literally, you could pay someone $20 a week to go mow your lawn for you, and you could probably make more than $20 in the 2 hours that it would take for you to cut your lawn. And even if you can't, if you just hate doing it, don't do the crap that you hate. However, if you truly are dirt poor, you can't do these things, and it's something that, potentially you could delegate it or automate it. So for instance, in my house, I live with my girlfriend and I live with my brother. We delegate things. So, I hate doing wash. My girlfriend does the wash. My brother hates mowing the lawn. I mow the lawn. People pick up for each other, and we delegate types of things that everybody hates. So this way you end up doing the things that you don't really hate that much. Step 5, biggest thing, patience. This is the hardest thing for me, since by nature I am an extremely impatient human being. As much as I love the hustle culture, like guys like Gary Vee who are like work, 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 this also has ruined us in sorts because we do not have patience anymore. You need to realize this is a long-term game, and focusing on your mental and physical health is more important than money and hustle. If you learn the skills that are key to becoming a great business owner, investor, trader, or whatever it is that you're doing, you will have no problem with money. And that has been the biggest problem for me, is that I just feel that if I'm not working every single moment of every single day, then I'm not getting ahead. And I think one of the biggest problems in my life, guys, is like, you need to separate working from adding value. I add value to people's lives when I'm not working. If it takes me 20 minutes to make this video, but I add value to 1,000 of your guys' lives, that's a success. I didn't have to do 1,000 hours worth of work to impact 1,000 people. And it's something I really have to get used to, because it's really weird. But let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. It really means a lot. And let me know what you think about these types of videos. They're a lot different than what I normally do, but I think that overall these things can really help you guys. And I want to hear from you guys. Why are you investing? I asked you guys earlier to tell me why you're investing. Let me know. And instead of writing it down on a piece of paper, maybe share it publicly with everybody else. Thanks, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.